Hey YouTube, Travis here again. Just going to make another really quick video talking about something really interesting. So there's a lot of people that talk about like infinite dimensions, but one of the biggest concerns about the dimensions that we really should concern ourselves with is the fourth, because it's, obviously we live in a third. But the question is though, where is the fourth dimension? It does exist. But before we can figure out what the fourth dimension is capable of doing and beyond, because there's infinite dimensions, we first of all have to figure out how big the third dimension itself is. The fourth dimension would obviously be more powerful than the third dimension, and second and first, maybe zero dimension if you want to get into that. But, if you think about it though, there are so many different things that we'd have to consider before we really begin to even understand this. But it's really interesting how we can prove that the idea makes sense, because we see other dimensions that seem to exist, but how yet do we explain what's beyond the universe? Because the universe is infinite, and the third dimension could very well be infinite, but then maybe there's an infinite dimension out there, other infinite dimensions. So it's like infinity times infinity and beyond infinity, which is kind of a contradiction, it sounds like, but it's really weird how this all seems to work, though. How big is the universe? How many universes, how many parallel universes are in the third dimension before we, so like maybe our universe is right here, and then over here there's another universe you'd have to cross into in order to go into the fourth dimension. So maybe the fourth dimension is really more of like an outer shell of existence rather than the third dimension. That makes sense. So it's kind of weird to kind of think about that. How would you really make sense of that? And what would the fourth dimension allow us to do?